We're now living in an era where we're constantly bombarded with temptation to spend money, whether it be on ads on TV, on radio, TikTok shop, or watching a recommendation from your favourite YouTuber. Look, I can totally relate to the dopamine hit you can get from making impulse purchases because I've been a shopaholic for most of my life. I'm 41 now and a mum to 4 children and a dog. And 2 years ago, I shifted my mindset, which has changed my life completely. And now I've got a much better relationship with money. Now that I've started minimalism and also frugal living as well, I just came to realise that I can have less and have a much happier life. So 2 years ago, I started decluttering my home and I've decluttered about 75% of my home. I sold most of it and I ended up paying off debt with that money. And I've also had spare money to buy my kids clothes and also take them on holiday, day trips and things like that. So I've used that money to do more fun things. When I changed my mindset to realise that stuff doesn't make me happy and that it actually weighs me down, I started buying less because it made me realise that the more stuff that I've got, the more I've got to take care of. And I've already got 4 kids to take care of and myself and a dog. So I don't need more stuff to take care of. At the end of the day, that's just so much pressure on one person. I could use that money instead to go nice places, to take my kids out, to go and have fun with my friends and just live life more and just have more fun, because I was spending a lot of time just doing mundane things, not really living, and just being a complete shopaholic, just buying too much stuff, clogging up my home. And the way that I started saving money was through investing. I love investing. Also saving pockets in the Plum app. So I'll leave a little link to the Plum app down below for you. I love that app. It's really good for saving. And also through a regular savers or fixed savings account at my bank. These are amazing because you can save a certain amount each month and then you're not allowed to take that money out and it's fixed. So you can actually fix this for 1 year, 2 year, and I think sometimes 5 years, I'm not really sure on that, but I fix it for a year. And it's a really amazing way of saving money because I've tried saving money into my normal bank account and then I just spend it, so it just does not work for me. So those fixed savings accounts are amazing. The reason why I'm frugal is because having less stuff has made me more appreciative of the mundane things in my life, such as housework. I know it needs to get done. I don't always enjoy it, but to be honest, with less stuff, I enjoy it so much more than I used to because I've got less to take care of, and the things that I have already, I can spend more time taking care of and actually being more grateful for those things as well. And I take better care of the things that I've got because I want them to last longer, so I don't have to spend money on replacing those items as well. I enjoy my housework so much more now that I've got less to take care of because I've got less things to dust for a start. I've got less things to clean around because I was constantly moving things to clean around things. I've got rid of quite a lot of furniture, like little side tables and any chairs that I don't need, like footrests and things like that. I also got rid of a lot of decor, like fake flowers. I've only got this set of fake flowers behind me now. I had so many fake flowers and vases in my house that were just collecting dust and it was driving me mad trying to dust these things. I also got rid of a lot of photo frames and candles as well. I used to have things on my fireplace, like I had loads of photo frames and decor on my old fireplace, and now I've got this little fireplace. I don't even put anything on it because I don't want to move things and I don't want to dust them. I've got so much less to do now. It is amazing because I've got less stuff in my house as well. My kids have got so much room to play. My living room is usually pretty empty on the floor, so they've got so much room. They can take any toys into this room and just play freely. I've also got a games room that I keep pretty empty as well. The garden is really decluttered. There's loads of space in the garden. There are a few reasons why I shifted my mindset to becoming more frugal. So one of the reasons was because I didn't want to live with debt. I didn't want to keep buying things and putting things on credit cards, although I didn't want to keep buying like subscriptions that I had to keep paying for, or buying things on buy now, pay later, and then having to worry about where am I going to get that money from, and just having that in my mind of I've got this amount of money to pay off So what I like to do now is pay off any debt straight away as soon as I've got some money. I'd rather peace of mind. The second reason is I wanted to start making sacrifices so that I could start saving money and also using money for the things that I really want to use the money for instance, going on holiday, or saving for things like my kids' future and maybe my pension and investing. So what I decided to do was to make sacrifices, and what I mean by that is going without certain things so that I can save that money towards saving. Does that make sense? This is in the form of not going out for dinner as much because I was constantly buying like takeaways, going out for food quite a lot with my family, and I've stopped all that now. So I have the odd takeaway now and again, but only if I go to my sister's to see her, and that is just like a treat, but I hardly ever get a takeaway. I don't go and have my nails done. I haven't had my hair done for 6 months, so I've got my hair really long now, but I used to have my hair cut every 6 weeks and I used to have it highlighted as well, but now I dye my hair myself. It costs me about £5 or £6 every 2 months to dye my hair, and obviously I haven't had my hair cut for 6 months, so I've saved loads of money there. I also don't buy much makeup, so I'll only buy certain makeup products that I use every day, and I'll use them up completely before I buy something new or buy a replacement of that makeup item. So I am very careful with my spending now. I do buy clothes now and again, but I've stopped all the buying of clothes because I was really bad at that. And I just think I would rather swap up paying for that item for my happiness and my well-being and my future. If you've got a certain goal or something that you want to save towards, like a house, a car, it doesn't even need to be a big thing. It could just be going out for a day trip or taking your kids to the circus or something like that, you know. It doesn't need to be a big purchase, but if you've got something that you really want in life and you're really working towards, just have a little think. You need yet another handbag, another new pair of trainers, a new lipstick, or could you sacrifice those things and save that money towards that thing that you're working towards? Because the more you spend that money, the more time it's going to take to work towards those things that you really want in your life. So that is the mindset that I've got at the moment. So here's an example of what I'm changing this year to save myself some money, and that is Christmas time. Every year I've put loads of pressure on myself to buy my kids loads of toys and presents, just so it looks like they've got loads to open. And to be honest, the things that they had last year, they've hardly bothered with. And some of the stuff I've even resold because I just didn't want it clogging up my home and not being used. So it was just such a waste of money, a waste of my time, because I got to wrap it all at the end of the day. So this year I've told them that they're having less stuff so I can use that money towards a holiday next year, because we've really struggled to afford a holiday. Like this year we are having a small holiday, but it's only going to be a really cheap one at the end of the summer holidays, and that is all I can afford. We didn't even go away last year, so I really am desperate for a holiday. Honestly, even though my girls are only 7, they were really understanding. Like, they didn't say, no, I want loads of presents, and they would much rather a holiday than loads of stuff. Kids are more resilient than you think, so don't put too much pressure on yourself. If you'd rather buy less stuff and spend the money on going out or doing more fun things, then I think that's well worth it. I can guarantee that the people in your life would rather spend time with you than have something bought for them. If you have a look back at some of your favourite childhood memories, I can bet you that they are when you spend time with people rather than the things that you were bought. Look, I'm not depriving myself or my kids. Like, we do have nice things. I do sit on purchases and I do buy good quality things. So I don't go out and buy loads of cheap items just for the sake of spending. If I want something, then I will buy it. But I do sit on purchases as well. I just make sure that it is something that I really want. I do buy really nice skincare. I'll leave a link to my skincare page down below for you, because it's really good quality and amazing for my skin. Also, decluttering is amazing, because the more I declutter, the less I want to fill my house up with more stuff. So decluttering works hand in hand with frugal living, I think, and I talk a lot about decluttering on this channel. So those are some of the reasons why I'm living more frugally now and also living more of a minimal lifestyle. I love it, honestly. It has changed my life so much, like you wouldn't believe, and that's why I started this YouTube channel, because I want to help you like it's helped me. I'm going to be talking lots on this channel about minimalism, decluttering, organising and parenting as well. I also want to talk more about my lifestyle as well, because I'm 41, I've got lots of life skills and lots of life knowledge. So I want to share some of that with you, and I love every single minute of it. So have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video, which is going to be all about how I stopped myself from spending money and financial minimalism as well.